Bright. Bold. Legendary. This isn't just a quarter, it's a miracle in metal. Out of millions of coins minted in 2000, one tiny piece has stunned collectors around the world. It's small enough to fit in your pocket, yet valuable enough to change a life. We're talking about the 2000 Massachusetts State Quarter, a coin so rare, so flawless, and so mysterious that it has become one of the crown jewels of modern American coinage. This is the coin that collectors dream about, the one that makes seasoned numismatists stop in their tracks. The design itself is iconic. The Minuteman stands tall, musket in hand, against the backdrop of Massachusetts state outline. It represents courage, revolution, and the birth of a nation. Every line, every detail, was carefully crafted to honor the state's pivotal role in American history. But beyond the design, this quarter hides a secret that transforms it from ordinary change into a treasure beyond imagination. When these coins were released in early 2000, billions were struck. They filled vending machines, cash drawers, and pockets across the country. Yet, hidden among all that metal, a tiny handful came out different, with unparalleled detail, unmatched brilliance, and perfection so precise it almost seems unreal. This is where the magic begins. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is everything, and condition is power. A single grade higher, a single mark less, can multiply a coin's value many times over. When experts examined this Massachusetts quarter, they realized it wasn't just rare, it was flawless. Every line of the Minuteman's uniform is sharp, every letter crisp, every reflective surface gleaming like a mirror. Collectors call this mint perfection. Few coins ever reach this level. Even among rare coins, this one stands apart. The combination of rarity and flawless condition is what makes this quarter legendary. Most coins from this era circulated heavily and picked up scratches, dents, or wear. But a select few were struck with unmatched precision and remained untouched for decades, preserved as if frozen in time. This coin sits at the very top of the grading scale. Not a single nick, not a hint of wear, no dullness anywhere. A perfect state of preservation that defies the passage of time. To a casual observer, it's just a quarter. But to a collector, it's a masterpiece, a miniature work of art, and a symbol of American history in its purest form. Finding a coin like this is like discovering a diamond in a mountain of gravel. Its brilliance, its sharp detail, and its flawless surfaces make it one of the most coveted coins in the world. Every collector knows the hunt for perfection is brutal. You could go through thousands of quarters and never see one remotely close. This coin isn't just valuable because it's rare. It's valuable because of its story. It represents the passion of the designers who created the 50-state quarter series, the precision of the mint, and the invisible history of how it survived untouched for decades. It's a coin that bridges generations, a small, silver portal to the year 2000 in a history Massachusetts embodies. Even the slightest imperfection could have reduced its value dramatically. But this one is perfect. Its surfaces are flawless, its strike is sharp, and its reflective brilliance seems almost supernatural. It's as if time itself refused to touch it. Collectors and enthusiasts often describe holding a coin like this as a moment of awe. You're not just holding metal, you're holding history, craftsmanship, and an almost mythical rarity all at once. It's a tangible reminder that even the smallest things can become monumental. And the story gets even more fascinating. There were millions of Massachusetts quarters minted in 2000, but only a tiny fraction achieved this level of perfection. Its rarity is compounded by its pristine condition, a combination so rare that it becomes almost impossible to find. Some coins survive in drawers for decades, overlooked, only to be discovered later as treasures. This coin might have passed through a few hands, carefully preserved, or perhaps it was hidden away in a collection, waiting for the right moment to emerge. Whatever the journey, it arrived in the present as one of the most valuable quarters in modern American history. This is not a coin for spending. It's not a coin for casual admiration. It's a coin that inspires reverence. Each reflection, each curve, each tiny detail on the surface tells a story that is impossible to replicate. It's a coin that speaks to the soul of numismatics and to anyone who understands the magic of true rarity. Collectors often whisper about coins like this, sharing tales of its perfection and elusive nature. It's the kind of treasure that fuels dreams, sparks imagination, and defines a collector's career. And now, after exploring its rarity, its perfection, and its almost mythical story, it's time for the moment every collector dreams about, the value of this extraordinary 2000 Massachusetts quarter. Brace yourself. This tiny coin, once worth just 25 cents, is now valued at a staggering $60,000. So next time you glance at your spare change, take a closer look. The coin you overlooked today could be the treasure of tomorrow. A single piece of metal, a single stroke of history, can hold a lifetime of wonder. Next up, we turn our attention to a coin that has mesmerized collectors worldwide, the 2004 Michigan State Quarter. On the surface, it looks like any other piece of change, something ordinary you might toss into a cup or a drawer. But what hides beneath its silver surface is extraordinary, a story of perfection, survival, and incredible value that few coins can claim. This quarter celebrates Michigan, its outline framed by the Great Lakes, a tribute to the state's natural beauty and industrial strength. Yet, the coin we're focusing on today is far more than a design. It represents a convergence of rarity, flawless condition, and historical intrigue that turns a simple quarter into a treasure beyond imagination. In 2004, millions of Michigan quarters were minted. They flowed into circulation, spent in vending machines, cash drawers, and coin jars across the country. Most were worn and faded within months, showing scratches, dings, and the dulling of reflective surfaces. But somewhere among them, a tiny fraction emerged different, perfectly struck, unblemished, and untouched by the passage of time. The rarity of this coin is almost mythical. Its perfection is not just in its surfaces, but in its survival. Not a single nick mars the fields. Every letter, every ridge, every engraving is razor-sharp. Even decades later, it gleams like the moment it left the mint, reflecting light in a way that ordinary quarters never could. Collectors often say that holding a coin like this is an almost spiritual experience. You're not holding currency, you're holding history, craftsmanship, and the culmination of a rare survival story. It's a small object, but it carries the weight of decades, the artistry of skilled engravers, and the precision of the United States Mint. What truly sets this Michigan quarter apart is the improbability of its survival. Millions were minted, yet so few escaped circulation in perfect condition. This coin has endured as if frozen in time, resisting wear, scratches, and the countless hands that passed ordinary quarters through daily life. Its journey is invisible but miraculous, and it adds to the mystique that surrounds it. The coin's brilliance is breathtaking. Each reflective surface is like a mirror, catching the light and revealing intricate details that ordinary quarters cannot display. The edges are sharp, the outlines clear, and the Great Lakes design jumps from the surface with precision. It's more than a coin, it's almost like a miniature work of art. Collectors obsess over coins like this because of their story as much as their perfection. This Michigan quarter represents the rare union of impeccable strike quality, flawless preservation, and extreme scarcity. Each glance evokes admiration, every detail inspires awe, and its existence reminds us that perfection can survive even in a world dominated by ordinary, circulated coins. Even among other rare coins, this quarter commands attention. It is not just a collector's item, it is a legend. Its surfaces are so pristine that it feels almost unreal, a tangible testament to what can happen when fate and preservation align. Coins like this don't just exist, they are remembered, revered, and sought after with an intensity that borders on obsession. The story of this coin also speaks to the passion of collectors. To see it is to understand the thrill of the hunt, the elation of discovery, and the profound satisfaction of finding something so perfect that it defies expectation. It is a coin that turns ordinary collecting into an experience bordering on reverence. And yet, its perfection is delicate. One tiny scratch, one slight imperfection, would drastically reduce its value. But this coin remained untouched, shielded from time and mishap, as if destiny itself had reserved it for those who could truly appreciate it. It is a rare survival story, a silver thread linking the past to the present. Its presence commands attention. Even under scrutiny, no flaw appears. The reflective surfaces capture light in a way that makes the design almost jump out at you. Every collector who has laid eyes on it admits, it's more than a coin, it's a marvel of minting history. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, this quarter carries a quiet aura of mystery. Who first set it aside? How did it escape the countless pockets and registers that claimed its counterparts? Its journey may never be fully known, yet it adds a layer of legend to its existence, making it even more coveted. Every time this coin changes hands, it isn't just a transaction, it's a passage of history, a transfer of reverence, a chance for someone to hold something truly exceptional. It is proof that perfection, though rare, can endure in the unlikeliest of places. Now, after exploring its flawless condition, its near-mythical rarity, and the reverence it inspires among collectors, it's time for the moment everyone waits for, the staggering value of this extraordinary coin. This single, pristine 2004 Michigan quarter, once worth just 25 cents, now holds an astounding value of $53,000. It's a reminder that even the smallest objects can carry the greatest stories. Among the millions of quarters minted in 2004, this one stands alone, a beacon of rarity, artistry, and history, coveted by collectors and admired by anyone fortunate enough to witness its perfection. Next time you glance at spare change, remember, hidden among the ordinary, there may be coins with stories untold, coins that have survived against all odds, coins that could hold a life-changing value. The 2004 Michigan quarter is living proof of that. A tiny treasure, ordinary in size but extraordinary in every other way. Even decades from now, collectors will speak of this coin with awe. It is a testament to patience, luck, and the pursuit of perfection, a shining example of why some coins transcend their value, becoming legends in the world of numismatics. Moving on to the coin that has captivated the imaginations of collectors everywhere, the 2015 Homestead Quarter. At first glance, it might seem like any ordinary coin, something you might find forgotten in a drawer or lost in a pile of change. Its silver gleam is subtle, unassuming, almost ordinary. Yet, this tiny piece of metal carries a story that is extraordinary, a tale of precision, rarity, and endurance that elevates it far beyond its face value. The 2015 Homestead Quarter commemorates the Homestead Act of 1862, legislation that reshaped America, opening millions of acres for settlement and defining the nation's identity. Its design reflects determination and opportunity, featuring imagery that pays homage to the settlers who transformed untamed land into farms, towns, and thriving communities. But the coin we focus on today is distinguished not just by its symbolism, but by its remarkable survival and flawless preservation, qualities that transform it into a near-mythical treasure. Millions of these quarters were struck at the United States Mint in 2015. They flowed into circulation across the country, exchanged in stores, stashed in coin jars, and spent in everyday transactions. Most of these coins endured months, if not years, of handling, gradually accumulating scratches, nicks, and a loss of their initial reflective luster. Yet hidden among this mass of ordinary coins, a select few emerged different, pristine, mirror-like, and untouched by time. The rarity of this Homestead Quarter is astounding. Its perfection lies not merely in its reflective surfaces, but in its remarkable condition. Every line, ridge, and engraving is razor-sharp, as though the coin has never left the protective hands of the mint. Even the smallest details, the blades of grass at the base of the design, the texture of the plow, the engraved lettering, remain impossibly crisp. To collectors, this level of perfection is almost surreal. Collectors often describe encountering a coin like this as a near-spiritual experience. When you hold it, you are not simply holding currency, you are holding decades of history, craftsmanship, and luck that allowed this coin to survive unscathed. Its story is silent but profound, a whisper of the past that speaks through metal and mirror-like brilliance. The coin's extraordinary condition also tells a story about survival against the odds. Millions of Homestead Quarters were minted, yet only a minuscule fraction escaped circulation in perfect state. Its journey is invisible but miraculous, making its existence almost poetic. The brilliance of the coin is breathtaking. Each reflective surface captures and returns light with an intensity that ordinary quarters simply cannot display. The design seems to leap from the metal, intricate details popping into relief with clarity and precision. Collectors call this phenomenon mint brilliance, but even that term feels inadequate when describing the perfection embodied in this coin. It is not just an object of monetary value, it is a miniature masterpiece, a fusion of art, history, and science. What truly elevates this coin in the eyes of collectors is the union of rarity and perfection. A coin can be rare, but if it carries the marks of circulation, its value diminishes. A coin can be well preserved, but if millions exist in similar condition, it is less remarkable. This Homestead quarter achieves both, standing as a perfect specimen in a sea of ordinary currency, the convergence of survival, perfection, and historical resonance. Collectors are drawn to coins like this not only for their value but for the story each coin carries. Imagine a coin minted in 2015, intended for everyday use, yet somehow preserved flawlessly, escaping the wear and tear that claimed millions of its siblings. Its survival speaks volumes. Even seasoned collectors find themselves awestruck. Its perfection is almost hypnotic, the reflective surfaces, the sharp lines, the flawless strike, all of it compels the observer to pause, to marvel. Coins like this are not merely collected, they are admired, revered, and sometimes regarded as treasures that transcend their monetary worth. Its edges are razor-sharp, the engraving precise, the reflective surfaces pristine. It embodies a level of minting mastery rarely seen in modern coinage. Every glance reveals new details, the texture of the plow, the subtle outlines of farmland, the engraved lettering, all preserved as if frozen in time. It is an object of fascination, a tangible representation of what human craftsmanship can achieve. Even among other modern quarters, the Homestead quarter shines. It is more than a numismatic specimen, it is a legend in its own right. Its flawless surfaces, reflective brilliance, and immaculate strike render it almost mythical. The coin's value is not only a reflection of rarity but also of the human fascination with perfection. For decades, collectors have sought coins like this as embodiments of achievement, beauty, and the remarkable stories hidden in small, overlooked objects. The Homestead quarter demonstrates that even the most ordinary items, a small, silver coin, can hold extraordinary significance. Now comes the moment collectors anticipate with bated breath, the incredible worth of this exceptional coin. The 2015 Homestead quarter, though once just 25 cents in everyday use, now embodies a level of value that commands respect, admiration, and even awe. Its current value reaches a staggering $27,000. And as we consider its brilliance, its history, and its journey through time, we realize that some coins are more than metal. In the last coin of today's extraordinary find, we explore the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter. At first glance, it may appear as just another piece of change, the kind you might use without a second thought. But as with all remarkable coins, the true story lies beneath the surface, in its details, condition, and the rare quirks that make it stand out to collectors. The 2020 Salt River Bay quarter honors the Virgin Islands National Park, capturing the lush landscapes and historic significance of this unique region. The design is intricate, depicting the tropical coastline, dense foliage, and the calm waters of the bay. It serves as both a tribute to the natural beauty of the Virgin Islands and a reminder of the rich cultural history, including centuries-old settlements and early interactions between explorers and indigenous peoples. Yet while its artistry draws the eye, it's the coin's condition and possible anomalies that excite collectors most. Millions of Salt River Bay quarters were minted for circulation, but most quickly became just another coin in wallets, cash registers, and piggy banks. Ordinary circulation leaves its mark, scratches, smudges, worn edges, and dulled reflective surfaces. But among these countless coins, a select few emerge nearly flawless, mirrors of the mint's original craftsmanship, with sharp details and reflective surfaces that make every element of the design pop. Some versions of this quarter have also been noted for minor errors, from off-center strikes to double dies or subtle planchet imperfections, which can transform an ordinary coin into a collector's gem. These imperfections, though unintended, are part of what makes coin collecting endlessly fascinating. A coin that appears ordinary in your hand could, upon closer inspection, reveal a story or an anomaly that makes it highly sought after in the collector community. Holding a pristine Salt River Bay quarter is a unique experience. It's more than currency, it's history, artistry, and luck all combined into a tiny silver disc. Every ridge, every engraved line, every gleaming surface reflects the skill of the mint and the patience of collectors who recognize its rarity. There is a certain thrill that comes from holding a coin that has survived circulation unscathed, looking exactly as it did the day it left the mint. Even the smallest details on this quarter can captivate collectors. The subtle textures of the landscape, the fine lines representing vegetation, and the tiny waves along the shoreline are all preserved with incredible precision. These details are often overlooked in everyday use, yet they are what elevate this coin from mere currency to a piece of miniature art. The story of this coin also highlights the importance of careful observation. Coins like the Salt River Bay quarter are reminders that treasures often hide in plain sight. It is easy to overlook a small coin in your pocket or on the counter, but to a collector, every detail matters. The reflective surfaces, the sharp lettering, and even the smallest anomalies can all contribute to the coin's allure and desirability. Collectors often emphasize the emotional aspect of discovering a coin like this. Finding a flawless or rare Salt River Bay quarter can be exhilarating, a blend of historical appreciation, artistic admiration, and the sheer joy of discovery. Some collectors liken it to finding a hidden gem in a forest. The coin may have been minted for routine use, but its survival in pristine condition makes it extraordinary. The 2020 Salt River Bay quarter also demonstrates the ongoing relevance of modern coin collecting. While many people focus on older, more historic coins, recent issues can hold remarkable appeal due to their condition, potential errors, or unique design elements. It shows that even in the most contemporary mintings, coins can capture the imagination and provide a tangible connection to history and art. Its edges are crisp, the engraved lettering sharp, and the overall strike perfect. The coin seems almost alive under close inspection, each line and curve meticulously preserved. For enthusiasts, this kind of preservation offers not just a collectible item, but a lesson in the craftsmanship and attention to detail that the U.S. Mint continues to uphold in the modern era. The potential value of a Salt River Bay quarter lies not only in its rarity or perfection but in the story it carries. Each coin tells a tale of careful minting, fortunate survival, and the passage of time. For collectors, even the smallest differences, a slight misstrike, a brilliant reflective surface, or a coin untouched by circulation, can make all the difference. Before spending or exchanging a Salt River Bay quarter, it's worth examining carefully. This coin could be valuable because of its condition, minting errors, or simply because it survived in exceptional state. A casual glance might not reveal its potential significance, but a closer inspection could unveil a miniature treasure. Collectors often speak of the Salt River Bay quarter as a symbol of patience, vigilance, and passion in numismatics. It encourages enthusiasts to slow down, examine details, and appreciate the artistry and history embedded in even the most recent coin issues. Every glance offers the possibility of discovery, reminding us that even ordinary-looking coins may hold extraordinary potential. So next time you come across a Salt River Bay quarter, pause and take a closer look. Examine its design, inspect its surfaces, and consider its journey from the mint to your hands. What seems like everyday change could very well be a hidden gem, a coin that inspires awe, rewards careful observation, and connects you to both history and the meticulous craft of coin making. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts below, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another hidden coin treasure. Turn on notifications so you're the first to uncover our next secret find.